This is my drawing of a werewolf, and with Halloween just around the corner, I'll teach you all the steps so that you could draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin in the center of the page with the inside edge of the brow. We'll start on the left side. Let's bend this in and then up. Let's line this up over on the right and do the same thing, going up towards the top. Now let's go back to the left side. We're just going to round out the edge of the eyelid, going up towards the side, and I'm just going to bend that out. Let's do the exact same thing on the right, going up, and we'll bend that out. Now I'm going to draw two circles tucked in underneath the brow, starting on the left, going all the way around, and then up underneath, and we'll line it up on the right. Now add a small black dot in the center for the pupils. Now I want to add a thick trim going around the eyes, starting from the top, bend this in, go around the iris, and then just pull that up on the inside. And we're just going to line that up on the right, going around, and then bending that out. Let's fill that trim in black. Now I want to add some fur going around the top of the brow. Let's start back on the left, bend this up and out. Do the same thing on the right. Now I want to add a point of fur. Just going to bend this in with a short line. Continue up and then out. Let's add another point coming down. Go up, down, and then up towards the side. Now I'm just going to bend this down and in towards the side of the eyes. Let's continue adding that fur along the side of the head. Starting back on the left, bend this out and down. Add a point coming in. Now I'm just going to mirror this over on the right side. Let's add another one, coming down and then up. Now underneath here, I'm just going to bend this across and then down towards the inside. Let's add a fold underneath the eyes, coming down and then out. Let's continue adding those folds in between the brow, coming down and up. And then on the ends, add a wrinkle, coming in and down. Now in this space, we're going to add another wrinkle coming across. Let's move all the way down with the top of the nose. We're going to curve this up and then down. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to draw a half circle, coming down and then up. Let's add the nostrils on the left side. Curl this around like an oval and back down. Do the same thing on the right. Swirling this around and then out. And we'll fill the nostrils in black. Let's go to the center of the nose. We're going to draw a seam going up the middle. Let's move over towards the side, add a wrinkle going up and then out. Do another one, a little shorter on the ends. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the nose, draw a short line coming down, and draw the side of the muzzle. Let's start with the left. We're going to go across, around, and then up. Let's add a fold along the side, stepping down, then it's up and then out. Now add a point coming in. Let's add two large fangs on either side, starting on the left, then it's down and in. And then taper that back up towards the top. Now I'm going to line the inside with smaller fangs. I'm going to add two coming in towards the middle, and then two going out towards the right. Let's open up the mouth, starting on the left side, and it's in and then down. And then we'll round out the bottom of the mouth. Let's add two large fangs across the bottom, pointing up. Now we'll add some smaller teeth across the middle. Let's add a fold underneath the mouth, going down and then up. Now we're going to move out to the side and draw on the chin. Starting back on the left, bend this down and in. Let's add a point, down and in towards the middle, and I'll bend that down. Let's brush this out and up towards the right. Step down, add a fold, and then add one more point. Now I want to brush the fur going up along the side. So back on the left, bend this up and then out. Let's add a point coming in. Let's add another one, going a bit longer, and I'll bend that in towards the side. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw in those pointed ears. From here we're going to step up. Let's curve this out, go all the way up towards the tip of the ear. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. So line this up. Now it's going to draw the inside edge, coming down and then in. Let's close off the inside with a curve. Let's draw that fold along the outside of the ear. From here, and down and then in on top of the head. Let's go back over towards the left side on the inside of the ear. Bend this up and in. I'm just going to add some points of fur coming up towards the middle. And down. And I'm going to step up, bend this across towards the right. Brush this across and then down on top of the ear. Let's add another fold to enhance the brow, going up and then out on either side. And then in the middle, it's going to split this with one straight line. Now let's go back down to the bottom. Right here, it's going to bend the fur along the side of the head, going out and then down. And work our way up the side, going up and then in. Let's add another point, going out and then down. Go up and then in towards the side of the head. Now halfway along this curve, we're going to add a fold, going up and then in. And we want to make our way up towards the side of the ear, so we're going to add another fold. We're going to go out, and then up and then in. I'm just going to add one more point, and just pull this in towards the base of the ears. Now switch to a thick black marker and fill the inside of the mouth. We want to go around each of those teeth. Let's add a little bit more fur texture inside the cheek. So we're going to start up here, this up and then out, and then bring that back in. Let's add a smaller one on top. Now I also want to add some fur texture along the inside of the ears. Starting from the top, then it's down and in. I'm just going to add a couple points, working our way down towards the bottom, and then do the exact same thing on the right. Now let's sign out art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw a werewolf. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.